There. Do-do-do-do. That's nice. All right, what's going on, folks? Let me know if the audio is too loud. Um, getting this set up still, so yes, this is being played on Steam. This is being played on Linux. For those that are gonna question that, that is totally plausible. I have this on GOG. I also have this on Epic. I have this on PS4, and I believe I have also picked this up on Xbox Series X. So I got it on multiple things at this point. And we'll probably be streaming this for about
from a
2 hours,
land
give
in
or
the
take.
east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him.
So right now, just waiting for some people to show up and see if we got any issues with the audio and whatnot.
He shall seek me out. From across the sea, he shall appear. We shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. He does not know of the strength hidden within him since ancient times. The strength that would destroy him.
So right now, just waiting for some people to show up and see if we got any issues with the audio and whatnot.
A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind. In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
So, let's see, I want to do this. Retweet. Stream. Alrighty, what's going on, folks? So now that we've taken a few minutes to let this load up and stuff, we're gonna get into this. So Shenmue 3 is the continuation of Yu Suzuki's Shenmue trilogy, quadrilogy. He kind of has a bunch of different ways he wants this series to go. Started out on the Sega Dreamcast back in 1998, give or take. Came out in 99. Shenmue 2 was on the Dreamcast, also available on Xbox. And then this was a Kickstarter back in 2017-ish, give or take. And originally came to the Epic Game Store, then it came to Steam, then it came to all the consoles and all the other stuff. So, long story short. After that, however, is where I cared. What's going on, Doctor? How you doing, bud? Oh, and I should mention, by the way, this episode of GameSphere is brought to you by DigitalOcean and Bitwarden. There's your plug for those two awesome services. No, it was originally available. So Shenmue 1 and 2 are available on Steam now. They're also available on other platforms.
From a distant
Shenmue 2 came out on Xbox after Dreamcast was killed off, and then this was kickstarted back in 2016, 2017, around there, during one of Sony's E3 announcements. And now they're making an anime for Shenmue. So, yeah, there's that too. So, we're going to get into this. I want to see what the PC version is. Most of my playing of this has been specifically on PS4, but I own it on, again, multiple copies. So let's look at the options. Voice, English, music, voice, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Vertical synchronization, graphics high, middle, low, very high. Yeah, they're making an anime. It's on Adult Swim, I believe. They're doing an anime based off the original, like, beginning portion of the games, of the first two. It doesn't surprise me, but whatever. As long as it's not god awful, I really don't care. So, we'll do a new game. Doctor, how's the sound, by the way? We'll go with... Yeah, it's bad when I don't use an Xbox controller enough. We'll go with live, because we just want to work on story mode. This is the part I care about. And so for those wondering, this is running on a RTX 3050 Ti, which is an i7 with 16 gigs of RAM, 512 NVMe, and I have a 4 terabyte external hard drive.
And find the proof.
Alright, good. That's what I needed to know.
And go together.
So,
I shall give you the family
no idea what to really expect with this.
Think of the sword as a part of me, and keep it with you.
I'm not gonna lie, there are some things in the game that I kind of do like the water effects and stuff. Just looking at it are kind of nice. One thing I do know about this game, they brought back all the stilted wooden voice acting. So you get a lot of the original voice actors and the original dry deliveries of the first game. Okay, give me 1 second then. That's what I needed to know. Is this better now? Yeah, it definitely is.
What is this?
Like the fire effect there is kind of cool. So this is the ending of the second game. And this is where it just kind of ended. And you've had to find the Phoenix and Dragon mirror crest things there. And that's all I remember. It's been a long time since I played these games. That's Shenmue. And it's about finding that right balance. Like, it's never easy, not gonna lie. So I'm trying to make sure you can still hear some of the game sounds, but also not too much of the game.
This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times. A dragon shall emerge
But this is a very story-heavy game, so those that are looking for, I guess those that are looking for more like, give me action, give me action, give me action. This is not going to be your style of game. There is an open world end to it, but this is definitely a exploratory action adventure game, more on the adventure than the action per se. So do keep that in mind, that this might not be the game for everybody. Because honestly, the game that I would eventually like to play and show the community is actually the Final Fantasy VII remake, on which, yes, can be and is played, at least by me, on Linux. But I've got so many other ways of doing this, it's not even funny. This show specifically is not just tied to a specific console or Linux or OS.
That's Bailu Village.
So some people are going to be put off by that this doesn't solely focus on Linux and all the other stuff. It's just gaming is a sphere of multiple things, and it's like technology. You can't just be in one. You might be kind of useless at another, but you know about it, or at least know about it. Gaming's kind of that way. Like, I have an Xbox Series X, I have a PS4, I have a Wii U, I have a Switch, I have a PS3, I have a Windows machine, I have a Linux machine, obviously, as I'm streaming for it. Like, that is probably the biggest important thing for me that a lot of people are not gonna like, and that's okay. But one thing I do want to do is start making this kind of a weekly thing on Monday nights for a couple hours.
Okay.
Just,
Are you
you know,
sure?
stream and let you guys kind of pick the games and decide and make this more of a community-oriented kind of
I don't know.
show
Honestly, I don't
and
care
something you
about the
guys
letter.
can
I
look
just
forward, kind of
want
like
to
the
find
Linux
my
Saloon.
father.
I understand.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, graphically, let's talk the graphics first. The sound is exactly what I expected. Dry, stilted voice delivery. So, like the nice little water effects, the sun reflecting right there. The flowers, you know, moving out of the way as you walk through them. There's nice little touches that, you know, can't really deny. Well, that that's the thing, Doctor. I'm not just streaming on, like, the streaming machine is Linux. Different games are Linux, but specifically doing like Linux only gaming is not going to be
Hello, Leo.
a thing like that. That's never going to be a thing for the show. You know, this is going to be a switch and kind of everything that is totally gaming. And some people don't like that, and that's okay. Like, and you know, anything that the games that I'm gonna play on, you know, if I'm streaming like say Linux specific games, Linux games that can be played on Linux is basically stuff that I know will work on Linux and stuff that will also be playable on other consoles and that kind of stuff. So it's multi-plat. Zero configuration or minimal configuration is a bigger thing of mine. Like, I hate the fact that you hear people talk about how, oh, Linux on gaming is easy, but they don't show the step. So like Origin as an example, one of my favorite games is called Syndicate, or Syndicate.
But it sounds like they're not from around here.
Still, that's worrying.
And the end result is you use a launcher for a launcher for a launcher.
I'm a little unsettled
So you have to download a script from Lutris to install the launcher, which Lutris is the launcher for the install script. Then you have to go and install Origin, which is the launcher for Syndicate.
Indeed.
I think that in and of itself
Yes.
introduces so many different avenues of points of failure, and there has been. I've experienced them. Try alt tabbing as an example in KDE Plasma with Origin, and you'll see 7 different windows that aren't really there. So stuff like that, kind of a bug, kind of irks me, and they don't show that though. So that's one of the pain points that you'll find in Linux gaming, and I prefer to show the good and the bad. So I'm not going to personally recommend certain things. Yeah, exactly. While launching hell, to launch the launcher to launch the game. Yeah, it's not a good experience. And for me, I take Linux as more of an experience, and that's what I'm more interested in selling. I want to sell the good experiences, not necessarily, but you also don't want to ignore the bad ones. So we have to be realistic. And that's kind of my thing. And oh, hey Keegan, yeah, you should definitely try them. I know you can pick up 1 and 2 fairly cheap. As far as this particular game, I know GOG just had this version on sale for like $6, give or take. You can usually find it pretty cheap.
I'm sure we'll find out more about your father.
Thanks. You investigate here, Leo. I'll try another settlement.
Yeah, like if you're in Steam and you're in that ecosystem, it's great. Like if you're using, so what I mean by that is if there's a native solution, like if you're an Epic Game Store person, cool. Don't recommend installing EGS through Lutris to play games. Try downloading the native option, which is the Heroic Launcher, and do it that way, where you can manage all the stuff that you need to natively without relying on scripts, which is therefore relying on Windows stuff and whatnot. Like that, you know, that's the problem. So like if EGS updates and it breaks, well, then you're waiting for the script from Lutris to update. So it's stupid. So for me, I'm going to use the native solutions. So like there's no GOG Galaxy, so I use Mini Galaxy, which is instead of trying to use GOG Galaxy through Lutris to run everything. So many dumb things that people do that in order to have the best experience, use the one that is the simplest option. GOG for your native games. As far as like if you own GOG games, use Mini Galaxy, and it defaults to not showing your Windows games and only shows your Linux games.
Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
You know, so like for me, that's where I fall.
Come by any time if you've got any burning questions about the great Chuntai chip.
Again, some people like that approach and others won't. That's okay. I just tend to be the realist, I guess. Let's see, talk.
I need help with something.
What do you want?
I'm looking for someone named Yuan.
No, I haven't. Not since I saw him go to that house over there. But that was a while ago.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Heroic's a nice GUI app that allows you to manage your Windows games, your EGS games specifically for Linux. Your EGS games.
Like no
The games they have on EGS. Someone made a better EGS app. We'll put it that way. Like an example, like the Linux version has Proton Up support built in. I told you the voice acting was dull, but that's the intent. You got to remember this. It's a nostalgia trip, so it's built for the people who remember the game and it's dry delivering over the 99 and 2000 games. Like that's the whole point.
There's something I want to ask. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Where did you come from, young man?
What?
There's always something interesting coming in from the Lijiang River. I wonder what's going to show up next.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello. How about a game of Lucky Hit?
The nice thing is you can manage wine and all that stuff, so you can. It's like going into Steam and you can tell it what versions of wine or Proton or whatever to use. So it's a nice little app. I'm not gonna lie.
Not right now.
Oh, so you don't like Lucky Hit?
Literally, the only reason I have any EGS games is because of the free stuff. I think I've paid for one game, and I didn't even pay full price. And that game was Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, yeah, there was that. But I've also played Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4 But you know, PC, the nice thing is you can kind of determine the experience you want there. So there is that.
Pardon me.
Do, 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 do. So yeah, it's interesting. The Linux gaming scene isn't as bad as people make it out to be. It's just you have people like making dumb decisions sometimes when they make game recommendation or launcher recommendations. Oh, they use like Lutris. I love Lutris. I love it. I love it. I love it. But it's not a one size fits all approach, and you're introducing more angles for points of failure than if you're using a native option, which is my whole thing. Like, I'm not against using that stuff. It's just use the one that works the best, that has the least amount of friction
People around here.
to getting the end result. Yeah, the voice acting in this is dull as crap, not gonna lie, still. Nothing's changed there.
Hey there.
Yeah?
That looks great.
Yep. Shenmue tells me that too.
Well, you can blame Michael for that one. Michael is the big old Rocket League person, so
Is she your friend?
some of us do
too?
play other games besides Rocket League.
Yeah, she is. Say, do you know Mr. Yun?
No.
He's a stonemason.
Though you
Mason.
won't lie, you guys will probably see a few
Your
more
dad is a stonemason as well?
different kind of games. There, another one I got coming out eventually is
Can I talk to him?
Heliborn, Heliborn
He comes home at 7
Collection,
at
which is a helicopter kind of single player multiplayer game. So like there's different stuff that I got in the works for the show. It's just
night. No problem.
I want kind of more regular content that you guys kind of control, which kind of gives you guys this as far as choose the game. You'll get 4 or 5 options, the YouTube community tab, and just to give you guys a choice and a say in what kind of gets streamed and whatnot, so we can kind of have a gaming oriented Linux saloon basically, and just have a conversation and stuff. Yeah, the animations are they're rough, not gonna lie.
Is anyone there? Looks like no one's home. Excuse me.
What is it?
Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Not recently, no. He doesn't come to the village square all that often.
I see.
Okay, so it doesn't come to the village square all that often, so we'll have to go somewhere out and about.
Maybe I'll talk to a few folks around here. I should talk to more people around here.
So where do I have to go if that's not the case then?
I just have a question.
Uh,
Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Where did you come from, young man?
What?
There's always something interesting coming in from the Lijiang River. I wonder what's going to show up.
so next, I'm expecting Nate to show up and totally go on a nostalgia trip. Though this game is this particular game is probably too new for him.
Hey,
What is it, dear?
I've got a question. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
I'm sorry, dear, but could you save that for later? This is no place for idle chit-chat.
So it's not in the town square. It's not up here, and I can't go that way. Huh? Where can I go?
I need your help with something. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
I'm not supposed to be talking right now. My master says I have to practice more.
I'm looking for him.
Go ask one of the other kids running around.
Okay then.
Go ask one. That's great. That's the RTFM of video games.
I need help with something. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
No idea. All I care about is martial arts.
Okay then.
It was a first game for a lot of things. Basically, it was one of the first games to have like a full day-night cycle. It was one of the first games to actually weather effects, rain and that kind of stuff. Voice acting was there.
Got a second? I'm
Then
looking for Mr. Yuan.
Go ask one of the other
it had
kids
a lot of the
running
open
around.
world stuff that we've kind of gotten accustomed to with other games like GTA and
I
stuff.
could use your help with something. Do you know Mr. Yuan?
No idea. All I care about is martial arts.
Okay then. I need help with something. Do you know Mr. Yuan?
No idea. All I...
Okay then.
Who the heck am I supposed to ask if that's the case?
I need help with something. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
My mom told me not to talk to strangers.
I could use your help with something. Do you know Mr. Yuan?
Go ask one of the other kids running around.
Thanks.
I would love to ask some of the other kids running around, because if there are no other kids running around.
Hi there.
I've heard about you. You're Shenmue's friend, aren't you?
The name's Hazuki.
Oh, you look strong. A young man like you needs his snake power.
It's a bottle of snake power. Why this?
Deadly snake venom fermented for 3 months. It's just one of the medicines that'll help you in battle. It'll fix you up good.
I see.
I see, I think.
I always sell it here at my
That's
shop
always good
in
to
case you
see.
forget.
I already tried talking to the instructor, and he
Excuse
gave me nothing.
What is it?
What is this?
What? You don't need anything?
I'll get it later. Hello?
Nobody home. Do, 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 do.
Hi there.
Aha! Come to apprentice under me, have you?
Oh, nothing.
Fear not, for I am the great Sudza Xiong. I can forge a formidable master out of the most hopeless of pupils. You stand before a Chuntai Cheer master.
Chuntai master.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Do I look like I'd know anything about that?
Right.
Come by any time if you've got any burning questions about the great Chuntai Cheer.
Another time, perhaps.
Another time, perhaps. Yeah, that answers that question as far as talk to the instructor. Not that little brat. Not that little brat. What about this little brat?
I need your help with something. I'm looking for Mr. Yuan.
Go ask one of the other kids running around.
Well, that's one of the kids running around. Oh god. It's like every freaking fetch quest
I could use your
ever.
help with something. Do you know Mr. Yuan?
Don't bother me. I have to practice my martial arts.
Okay then. Hey, I'm looking for Mr. Yuan.
Beats me.
Got it. I need help.
What are you?
I'm looking for someone named Yuan.
What's your?
I can't.
I have nothing to say.
Not him.
Hey, do you know?
Where did?
I'll come back.
Not him.
I should talk to more people around here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know who to talk to specifically. They said he's not in the center of town. So, okay.
Let's have a look around here.
I can't
first.
go that way. But I can't go this way. I don't think.
Maybe I'll
Nope.
talk to a few folks around here.
And they're not there. So the only other person that really I could talk to. What about you?
Excuse me.
Hey there, lad.
Do you have a moment?
It costs 10 yuan to play.
Do you have a moment?
Want to give the game a try?
As I was saying earlier.
Can't a man make a living? You're not helping any.
Right.
Not him.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello. How about a game of luck? Come on.
Not right now.
Oh, so you don't like Lucky Hit?
Not them. What
Excuse
about
me.
you?
I'm looking.
I haven't.
I see.
Can't go that way. Right, well, let's talk to this person.
Do you have a?
Want to get?
There's something.
Can't a?
I see. I'm looking for.
I don't.
Thanks.
No idea where to go.
Hey,
That's there. Over here.
Hey, Bob, you can't fly.
Okay.
Buy some tokens if you want to play.
Hello? Care for some?
No, thank.
I'd rather you play.
Not right.
You're not going to play.
Yeah. Seems like you've already had it.
I'm just... Come on now, give this a shot. Hey, bro, make the right...
I see.
They're not making this easy right to figure out.
Hey, I recommend buy...
I'll come back.
Do you enjoy dice games? How about a round of...
You've only...
No, thanks.
Don't look so glum, chum.
Not right now.
If you say...
Not down by the water. Maybe on the other side of the bridge.
Maybe I'll talk to a few folks
over
around
there.
here.
Oh, okay. I gotta wait. That's one. Ah, there we go. Okay. No, so it's been a while since I've played these games. The thing with this particular game is that there is a lot of this stuff is based around time, so it's what you do with that time, that free roam time that you have.
May I talk to you for
So that's why it seems a little weird.
Hi, mister.
You know this man?
He's my friend, Daddy.
Well,
It was a mechanic in the second game as well. The one thing that they did add was there's a jump to feature, which they didn't have in the last game.
Huh? What happened?
some thugs I'd never seen before showed up and wrecked my place.
Thugs.
So that's at least the nice part.
Why would they do this?
Beats me. They asked if I
But
was a stonemason, so I said
man,
yes.
some of these facial animations and facial directions are rough. I'm not sure if it's for nostalgia purposes or if it's they just didn't know the engine very well. To be brutally honest.
From around here, that's for sure. There were 2 of them. One had a shaved head with a tattoo on it.
But no, for me, I don't know how I feel about this game so far.
They went to Yuen's place too.
It's very Shenmue 2.5. Like, that's probably the best way I can describe it so far.
When he disappeared.
Like, it's not horrible. Like, I'm enjoying it. It's just one of those
thugs might have something to do with
tough sell. Because you really need to like these games.
I'll be sure to tell Shenhua.
I was a fan of the first 2, but you know, waiting 15 to plus years for this was not it was a long wait. So we'll leave it at that.
It's gotten so dark. Maybe I should head back to Shenhua's house.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that's what the jump system is. Alright, I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Alright, let's continue.
Have you learned anything new, y'all?
Not about your father, no.
I see.
It seems that the thugs invaded Mr. Zhou's home, though.
Joe, you mean Ling's house? They must have my father then.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
I'm going with you tomorrow.
What?
I can't stop thinking about these thugs. I want to know more.
All right then. We'll go together.
Good.
Alrighty. So, yeah. This is, I don't know how I feel about this game. I really, really don't. It's hard for me to judge based off what I'm seeing so far, if that makes sense. This is kind of ridiculous. Alright, not gonna lie, if it does that animation every single time, that's gonna be annoying. And it does. Oh god, it's gonna drive me nuts.
I'd better stay out.
Save. And then close. Cancel. Let's see. Well, I'm here to explore.
Leo?
Yeah?
I've been thinking about the thugs that went to Ling's house.
And?
I don't think it was a coincidence.
I don't think it was.
I'm with you. They must have had a reason.
Let's talk to the villagers together tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh man, that
I want to ask
voice
some
acting.
questions of my own.
Like, it's cheesy, but it's horrible, and it's cheesy and it's horrible, but like in that like weird, like nostalgic kind of way. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Let's see. I guess we'll go to bed. And then we'll go sleep.
I'd better stay out.
Good morning, Leo.
Good morning.
Did you get enough rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the, like I said, it's one of those, like, I love the first two, like, so, I mean, let's just say I like the first two enough that I actually own the physical on Dreamcast. They have a Dreamcast too, but it's just one of those, you either like it or you don't, and it's a rough.
Hey, Shenhua.
Yes? It's time to make our way to the village.
Got it.
It's a rough sell, not gonna lie.
Let's get moving.
Alright, let's find the door. Right there.
Rio. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's some like really nice scenery and stuff, but I don't know, like it. It's just one of those games that I think is just forever gonna be hard to judge.
Oh, yes, I suppose you're right.
Is there a reason for that?
The quarry could be one.
Sorry?
The quarry. It's a special one that even I'm not allowed to enter.
Ah. So, your house is there to protect it?
Yes, I believe so. Father didn't tell me anything about it, though.
I see. Do you know what the dragon and phoenix in the quarry were for?
No, I don't.
But your father carved them, right?
Yes, he must have. He wasn't alone, though.
What do you mean by that?
Man, the animations, and there's some stuff that looks good, like the backgrounds and the blur.
You think your
like
grandfather
the character animations are stiff, and like I get it. Again, it's a nostalgia thing. Like,
have you?
And I'm not a big like, oh my god, graphics, give me graphics, but man,
my father always said
there's just something. I don't know, it doesn't click with me as much as the other games did, I guess. Maybe once it opens up a little bit, then maybe it will. But like right now, not so much.
Yes. Generations of stonemasons, hunters, and farmers have all lived here. The same goes for the cattle wranglers. They've been here for ages.
Oh yeah?
That's just how things work here.
Alright, let's see. So we're going down here. So I'm actually gonna get the fight at any point in time, because this is also like a virtual fighter type game.
That's
too.
right.
So
This is Marshall Hall. It's been here for ages.
Marshall Hall.
Long ago, many great martial artists traveled here from all over the world. But no one comes here nowadays.
Is that
is that so?
Rio, you should come here to practice when you have time.
There's.
Is that okay?
Of course. Our doors are open to everyone that comes here looking to master the martial arts.
Master martial art.
Are you a new trainee?
Sorry?
You're Japanese.
I am.
The people of Bailu village have trained here for centuries. It has history.
Did you say centuries?
You would do well to train here if you have lost sight of the path.
Oh,
So you'll let me train here?
So you'll let me train here.
Not only that,
I'll
let you prove yourself,
you prove
by
yourself by
fighting
fighting
the
the
monks
monks
here.
here. Ooh, can I actually get into the action portion of this action adventure game?
Very well. Your first opponent shall be Red Tiger. He is our least skilled monk, but do not underestimate him.
Is that all you're made of? That won't work. Stop, that tickles. Is that all you're made of? Don't make me laugh. Is that all you're made of? Don't make me laugh.
What say you? Will you join us?
Let's see. Will you join us?
Very well. What is your name?
Ryo Hazuki.
I shall have a name tag prepared for you. You will start from the lowest
Okay,
rank.
lowest rank. That's nice. Rank.
Yes.
Yes, you must fight and defeat someone above your rank in order to move up.
You must train day in and day out to improve your kung fu.
I don't know, Nate. Did you, lose your battle with trying any other distro but OpenSUSE? I'm pretty sure the answer is probably going to be no.
Guess I'll go after Shenmue.
Yeah, there was actually, fights and whatnot. So, interesting.
Whose shop is that? Over the bridge.
Oh, it belongs to Uncle Tao.
Uncle Tao, huh?
Yes.
Nate, you're so low on the ranking list, you don't have a ranking.
I see.
Kind of like where OpenSUSE stands.
Leo, did you pack anything to eat?
Why do you ask?
Well, you can't run on an empty stomach.
And there's a...
That's a very good point.
And there's a reason they call OpenSUSE a tumbleweed, because it's going to be out in the middle of nowhere with one person using it. Kind of you.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
I don't know. I seem to be winning playing on Arch right now at the moment for this, so just saying. Well, that's a different kind of rank than I was referring to, Nate. See, there are nice little details in this, like, you're leaving footprints and shoe prints and stuff. Like, there's little cool stuff like that. Then there's other stuff that's, like, the running animation seems generic at best.
Leo, this herb.
This is...
It's licorice. You can make Chinese medicine with it.
So...
It's kind of like Nate's viewpoint on using Arch or Arch-based distros. Generic, at best.
Where do they grow?
They're all over the place, but you have to really look for them.
Oh, really?
There should be special maps at Uncle Tao's shop.
Someone actually made maps?
Yes, if you find enough to make some medicine. Uncle Tao will buy them from you.
And Nate, I'm going to go with both. I don't know, Nate. I don't use the terminal for Pac-Man. I know the one that I use is Yay, so yeah. Yay still might use Pac-Man, but at least it makes more sense than
I would like to know.
Generic Pac-Man.
What's the tall tower just past the village square?
Yes, that's the bell tower.
What is it for?
And honestly, Pac-Man's only a dumpster fire just because of the,
or if something dangerous is encroaching
shall we say,
on the village.
archaic way of interacting with it from the terminal. But here's a news flash, it's not as archaic as it seems if you use the GUI. Use PawMac instead.
So you can find your way back to the square if you head for the bell tower?
I know that's like sacrilege for a lot of Linux users, but just saying. Nate, they all have their weaknesses. Some are good, some are bad, some are indifferent.
Oh, hey kid.
Try not to be the OpenSUSE fanboy just for once.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey kid. What have you come to a... You're a beginner, right? Well, Rio, fear not, for you stand... What? Then let me show you what I've...
Oh, man. Look.
It's too late now.
Oh. Oh.
Nate, I didn't say Pac-Man, I said PawMac. That's why I said if you use the GUI, it doesn't matter. Yes, and Zipper's garbage too, so...
Thanks for that.
Well, how's it feel? Pretty nice to... Come by anytime.
Such a fanboy, Nate. Such a fanboy.
I should talk to more people around here. let's have a look around here first. Hi there.
What you?
It's me.
Shen.
Have you seen the thugs that came?
Thugs, huh? They don't call me.
Did you say lube?
Wait, what? Well, you might have noticed, but this ain't.
Right. Hi there. Have you seen?
They don't call me the Jean.
I see. Hey, you haven't seen
thugs.
Right.
Are you well?
Oh, I see.
Did you see any thugs?
Also, Nate, by the way, it's all your fault.
Who messed up your house?
Nuh-uh.
Okay then. Hey, did you see any thugs come here?
Nope.
Okay then.
But hey, mister, let's draw.
Sorry, but I'm short on time. Another time. I need help with something. Do you know?
Shen.
Sorry, I'll come back later.
All right, so that's kind of the base introduction to Shenmue 3. Don't know if I'm going to continue playing it or not. Just not sure yet. The opening doesn't leave a lot to be desired, but I'm intrigued just for nostalgia's sake. So I guess we'll find out. But that's been this episode of GameSphere. Again, this episode of GameSphere is brought to you by DigitalOcean and Bitward. And I will catch you guys on the next episode next week. Same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. And y'all, I will give you the option to vote on whatever game you want to see me torture potentially myself with. So other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.